So okay, let's start. Okay, so we know about how to create the databases, right? Multiple with the multiple data files, multiple log files. Okay, and how to create the file groups, and how to place our files into specific file group. Okay, how to alter the database properties, how to create the database. Okay, so if you create the database, where it is storing exactly, like it is storing all the respective data and log files in specific root directory. Okay, and if you want, you can create, and if you want to create the specific log file and data file in separate drive, you can do that. Okay, so I explained all these things yesterday. Let me stop this. uh, yeah, so today I'm going to discuss about the types of backups and backup strategy that we are using real time. Backup is one of the most important one. Okay, so what is this backup, how it is helping us? Okay, see example, we have created multiple databases, right? See, we have created multiple databases and we have hand over this to the application team to use this database and uh, store the data into these databases, right? See, later we have to see, once you create the databases, we have to create the backup strategy, like we have to take backups regular way. Okay, to protect our databases, we have to take the backups. In case of any issues in the features, we have to recover our database with these backups. Okay, what exactly there in these backups? Okay, if you take this backup example, if you take this backup of the demo db. Okay, so inside whatever the content we have in this database, inside the database, it will take each and like every table content, or like views, store process, whatever the content we have inside the database, it is automatically capturing into the .bak file. Okay, so we have a different types of backups, we have a different types of backup scenarios. Okay, so let me talk. We have, yes, యా మీకు యాక్చువల్లీ అది ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదా, మీకు లింక్ యాక్సెస్ అవ్వట్లేదా? యాక్సెస్, సో నేను డిస్కస్ మీకు ఆల్రెడీ నేను చెప్పినట్టున్నాను, నేను మీతో ఆ వీడియో ఫార్మేట్ చేంజ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, చేంజెస్ మీకు ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, MP4 డాట్ MUKలో ఉంది, నేను ఫార్మేట్ చేంజ్ చేయాలి, సరేనా? Okay, let's discuss about the backup types. So we have a different types of backups. So we have full backup. Okay, we have a differential backup, we call it as a T-log backup. Fourth one is we have a tail log backup. Okay, and copy only backup, sixth, mirror backup. Okay, and split backup, partial backup, and file group backup. Okay, so these all are the different types of backups. So mainly we are working with only these top 5 backup types. Okay, and sometimes we are also using the split backup. Okay, so let's start what exactly it is, like how it is helping us, and how to use and when to use these types of backups. Okay, see, a full backup means it will be capturing entire DB object. Okay, capture entire DB objects. So if you have full backup, we can recover entire database content. Okay, so what is the query to take this full backup? Okay, so if you want, See, we can take the backups in different ways, but let me explore in the GUI method. I just want to take the backup of DemoDB. Okay, you just right click on the DemoDB. Okay, click on the task, click on the backup. Okay, this is the backup like wizard, so we can see the database name here. The recovery model is full, so I will explain this recovery model later. And you can check the type of backup, what kind of backup we are taking here. Like we see full differential log backup, these three are official backup. Okay, so I just want to take the full backup now. I just selected the like full backup. And destination, where do you want to take these backups? If you want, we can take this backups to the local disk. So a local disk in the sense we have drives, right? We are taking the backups into these drives. Okay, C, D, E, F, right? So we are taking backups into this drive. Okay, see, if you have URL like the URL is nothing but example, we have a different cloud platforms, right? Microsoft Azure or Microsoft Azure and AWS and the Google Cloud. So these are the cloud vendors, all right? So if you want to take this database backup directly into the cloud, you can directly add here, click on add here. It is asking for the storage container, and we have to specify the SAS key, like it is like access key. Okay, shared access signature, and we have to specify the backup file name. So if you like, if you have access to that specific storage container, it is directly taking back and backup, and it is placing that backup file into the that respective storage account in the cloud. Okay, this is one of the option, but most of them are using this. But if our project is built and have a compatibility with we have a storage account in our cloud account, you can directly use this URL to take the backup. But in mainly 95% we are taking backups to only these disks. Okay, so let's work with these disk backups. Okay, I'm just removing this. Just click on add. Okay, so it is showing all these options. I just want to take the backup here. Let me take backup in B5. Okay, under B5 let me create the folder called backup. Okay, so yeah, under backups we are taking DemoDB backup, right? Always try to take these backups in proper naming convention. Okay, so demo is the database name. I'm taking backups like 18/06/2022, this is the date, and 0750 is the time. Okay, and I'm taking backup full, type of the backup is full. Okay, and the extension of this backup is .bak. Okay, so if someone see this backup file, he can easily understand this backup has triggered on so and so time and so and so date, and type of backup is full. This is a full backup. Okay, he can easily identify that. Okay, so I'm taking backup in this location. Okay, so while taking this backup, so we can see, so let's take this backup first. So backup has been completed. Okay, so let's go to this file and we can see the backup file size. So size of this backup is, it's around 2.7 MB. Okay, we can see the file name and the date which we take the backup. Okay, type of backup .bak file. Like this we can directly take the backup. What is the command to take the backup of full backup? So this is the GU method. Okay, if you want to take this same backup using command, you can use this command. Okay, backup database demo to disk equal to path. Okay, so I want to take these backups into the D drive. Under D drive we have a B5 folder. Under B5 folder we have a backups. Okay, so here I want to take this backup with this name, demo underscore 18062022 and 0752, and the type of backup is full backup dot bak. Okay, this is a command to take the backup. I am taking one more backup. You just execute this query. Okay, see here, processed 344 pages for the database demo. Okay, this is the file. Okay, and it is processed one page for this file. This is the log file. Total database like process 345 pages like this, and it took 0.469 seconds, and the size of this backup is 5.733 MB per second. Okay, so like this we have to perform the backup, full backup. Okay, so next, what is differential backup? Okay, see, mainly we are taking this differential backup, okay, after we insert the full backup. Okay, see, what is meant by differential backup? Okay, whatever the changes happen after the full backup, all these changes will be reflecting into this differential backup. Okay, example, I just taken the full backup, right? See, I have taken full backup just 1 minute or 2 minutes back. Okay, if in the this 1 or 2 minutes if someone inserted any data, someone updated any data into the database, all these changes will be tracking into this differential database. Okay, uh, so what is the command to take this differential backup? See, backup database demo to disk equal to path. Okay, so let me copy this path. So type of backup is differential. Okay, I just update the timing, it is like 54, and I am taking differential with differential. Okay, this is the command to take the differential backup. Okay, so you just select this, check the query if there is any syntaxes. Okay, and execute this. Okay, like this we have to take. So it is captures all the changes after full backup. Okay, okay, and differential backup we can also call it as a like a cumulative backup. Okay, so cumulative backup in the sense, example, and let me show you how it is through GUI. Okay, and let me take this backup using GUI method. Task, go to backup, select the type of backup differential. You can give the like same. Okay, you can select the path, just click on OK. It will take the differential backup. Okay, so it is very easy. Next we have like next log backup. Okay, whatever the transactions happen, like if you want to capture all the transaction related information, like when this transaction was started, when this transaction was like ended. Okay, what is the LSN for this transaction? That means timestamps of the each and every query. Okay, and if you want to capture all these things, we are taking these information in the form of logs. Okay, log backups are incremental backups. We can call it as a incremental backups. Okay, what is a query to take the log backup? Okay, this is a query to take the log backup log. Okay, demo to disk is equal to path. So here it is like dot log, update this time with 57, and it is like dot trn. We are taking all the backups. Sorry, I think it is dot bak. Okay, so here it is. See, now I'm taking transaction log backup. This is a command, backup log data backup log demo to disk is equal to path with dot trn. This is a transaction file. That is the reason we are taking with dot trn. Okay, and no need to specify any command for this log backup. Okay, so just take this backup. I have taken 3 backups, right? Differential I have initiated twice. No, not differential, full backup I have initiated twice, right? So what is the latest full backup here? 52, right? 752. Later I have inserted the differential backup, and later I have take the transactional log backups. Like this we have to take the backups. Okay, see example, we know how to take these backups, right? So you can remove all this stuff. You know how to take these backups, right? So we can also take this backup using GUI, and we can also take this backup using CUI method. Okay, so next example, what is the backup strategy in real time? Okay, we know how to take this backup manually using GUI and CUI, but in real time, how do we maintaining these backups? So in real time, we will be automating these backups using SQL Server agent jobs. Okay, so we are automating and we are scheduling these backups. We have a backup strategies. Daily we have a full backup, okay, and log backups, or the weekly we have full, daily differential, and every 30 minutes log. Like this we are scheduling. So we call it as a backup strategies. Okay, backup strategies. Like example, imagine like daily we are taking like full backup we are taking weekly once. Weekly, that mean the weekly means every Sunday. We can consider every Sunday at 10 p.m. Okay, this is my full backup strategy. Okay, next, differential backup, I want to schedule this every daily basis. Okay, that means we are taking every day at 10 p.m. Okay, so we can schedule the differential backup every day 10 p.m. and we have log backup. Okay, log backup, so we can take every 30 minutes or every 15 minutes. Okay, see, imagine this is the backup strategy. In most of the organization we are following the same standard. Okay, so every Sunday is every Sunday 10 p.m. we are taking full backup, and every day we are taking differential backup. Okay, every day we are taking differential backup, and every 30 minutes we are taking log backups. Okay, so imagine, so if something happened to the database, we have to protect with these backups. Okay, so like let's consider your database like corrupted so on time, like my database was corrupted Wednesday at uh, 11:45 p.m. My database corrupted Wednesday at 11:45 p.m. Okay, you have all these backups. We have automated these backup jobs. Okay, these jobs are running fine, and we also taking these backups. We don't have any issues with these backups. Okay, example, unexpectedly your database corrupted at Wednesday at 11:45. How do we protect our data? Okay, how do we protect our data? How to perform restoration? Okay, see, first we have to restore with full backup, latest full. Okay, restore database with latest full. What is the latest full backup here? Latest full backup అంటే మనకి ఏముంది ఇక్కడ? Last Sunday full backup, right? Last Sunday, that means Sunday, last Sunday full backup. Okay, see, we'll restore database with latest full backup. Next, we have a differential backup. Okay, so that means we have recovered the data until last Sunday 10 p.m. Okay, whatever the changes we have happen after the full backup, we have to restore all these changes with the help of differential backup. So we have to restore with the database with latest. Okay, restore database with latest differential backup. Okay, so my database corrupted at Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, please increase the font, sir. We can't able see proper.
Okay, మొబైల్లో చూస్తున్నారా మీరు?
No, sir. Laptop లోనే చూస్తున్నా.
One second, just give me a minute, let me take the mouse. Hey, is it fine? Is it fine? Is it fine now? Is it okay?
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay, example, my DB was corrupted Wednesday at 11:45 p.m., right? So as a part of restoration process, we have to check for latest full backup. We have latest full backup of last Sunday full backup, right? Last Sunday 10 p.m. full backup. Okay, next we have to check for the latest differential. Okay, can someone tell me the what is the latest full differential backup here? Wednesday my backup was corrupted. What is the latest differential backup?
10 p.m. sir.
Wednesday 10 p.m. Wednesday 10 p.m. backup. Okay, Wednesday 10 p.m. backup. So on top of latest full backup, we have to restore this latest differential backup. That means Wednesday 10 p.m. differential backup. Okay, next, restoring all the manual log backups. All the log backups How many log backups we have after um,
Till Wednesday 10:30.
no, after differential backup, how many? See, we have taken differential backup Wednesday 10 p.m. right? How many log backups we have after differential backup? 10 p.m. we have taken differential, right? 10 to 10:30 we have one log backup. 10:30 to 11 one log backup. Okay. 11:30 we have third log backup. Okay. 12 o'clock we are having fourth log backup, right? That means we have a three log backups, right? Three log backups, and we are losing like till 11:30 we recover the data, right? Till 11:30 we recover the data, right? But our database was corrupted at 11:45. From 11:30 to 11:45, like we don't have any backup files. Do we need to really like uh, lose the entire data, that 15 minutes data? Got it? So we are applying the latest, we are restoring the database with the latest full backup. Okay, after latest full backup we are restoring with the latest differential backup. Okay, and we are restoring all the log backups. We have three log backups. We have applied all three log backups after we take the, like after we restore with the differential. Okay, like we can recover up to 11:30, but our database was corrupted at 11:45. How can we recover from 11:30 to 11:45 15 minutes data? So for this we have we have to follow, we have to take, okay, as a part of restoration process we have to follow one more step. We have to understand about one more backup called tail log backup. So it will backup active transactions. Okay, it will backup active transactions. Okay, example. So one more question, I think you can ask this question. I expected this question from you. Example, we have scheduled um, differential backup every day, right? We have scheduled differential backup every day, but we have restored differential backup only with the latest differential backup. That means, example, we have taken latest full backup is last Sunday, right? Monday we have a full backup, Tuesday we have a full backup, Wednesday we have full backup, but we consider only Wednesday full backup. That means differential backup is a cumulative backup. Example, if you take this Tuesday backup is including Monday backup as well. Okay, Wednesday backup including Monday and Tuesday backup, like this. If you consider the Friday differential backup, the Friday differential backup is a cumulative backup, and it is included Monday full backup, Tuesday full backup, Wednesday full backup, and Thursday full backup. Okay, so that is the reason we are considering only latest differential backup.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు డైలీ 3 days వరుసగా బ్యాకప్స్ తీసుకుంటాం సార్. అప్పుడు
ఏ backup?
ఫస్ట్ డే తీసుకున్న బ్యాకప్ సెకండ్ డే తీసుకున్న బ్యాకప్కి కనెక్ట్ అవుతుందా సార్?
అదే చదువుతుంది ఇక్కడ. ఫస్ట్ డే తీసుకున్నాం, సెకండ్ డే తీసుకున్నాం, థర్డ్ డే తీసుకున్నాం. జస్ట్ కన్సిడర్ లేటెస్ట్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ బ్యాకప్. లేటెస్ట్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ బ్యాకప్ included previous day backups as well. That means first differential, second differential included in third differential. That is the reason we are calling differential backup is a cumulative backup. Log backup is a incremental backup. That is the reason we are, see, if you consider here, we have restored our database with all the log backups after the differential. అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు? Example, if you have 40 log backups, we have to restore with all the 40 log backups. There is no possibility. If you want to record the database full-fledged, we have to restore all the log backups. Okay, but here
సార్ చేంజెస్ మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి కదా సార్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ బ్యాకప్లో. సో వెనస్డే రోజు మళ్ళీ మండే సండే ఐ మీన్ మండే ట్యూస్డే ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి సార్?
on.
Manual ga it's
How do you
not
how do you
useless.
how do you know that whether changes are happen in the specific differential or not? How do you know? We don't know,
If
right?
you don't have, it will take only one as test.
No, no, no. How do you know if the changes are there or not?
Not like us creates it. We know only.
Oh, no, no, no. How do you know? We don't know, right? If the data is having changes or not, we don't know. But we are dealing with the database. We don't deal with the data. See, application team is dealing with the
Yeah,
data.
I'm
They
doing
know.
a differential backup. Then means I'm filling up the direct latest and log backups for the
No.
certificate cover.
How do you how? No, 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 no. One second. మనం డేటాబేస్ని డీల్ చేస్తాం వీ డీల్ విత్ ద డేటాబేస్ వీ డోంట్ డీల్ విత్ ద డేటా ఓకే we don't know how the data is getting and inserting into the database. It might be getting into the in the form of batch jobs. It may be directly inserted with some other users. Okay, we don't know how many thousands of users might hitting to the database. They're trying to do so many operations. Okay, we don't have any data here. We cannot like we can simply know that we don't have a data, like there is no meaning of restoring the database. See, you are okay, you're thinking in some manner, okay, that's I agree, but in real time point of view we don't know how many users are interacted with this database, how many users are inserted the data. Even if the single kb of data inserted, that is impacting more on the in terms of performance. Example, see, if the customer is like we have a like red if you take the red bus like application owner is wants certain data, okay, that data is included if that data is might be having this same differential data, okay. So we can consider each and every kb including each and every like minute of data. It is very very important. We have to follow the standard rules while restoring or while performing the like backup or restoration. We cannot judge we don't have any data in specific time. No, whether you have data or not, it doesn't matter. We have to follow the process. It might be very yes.
Sir, data backup and restoration means how do we proceed this one?
That's up to our our requirement. If you want, you can directly store data into the no, 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 you're talking about the data backup files or
Yes, sir, data backup files.
backup files. I already tell you, right, you can directly store the backup files into the cloud with the help of urls.
Okay, okay.
Okay, if you have a storage container access, if you have a SAS key, SAS key, you can directly go ahead and keep your backups directly into the cloud. I see so many organizations are using cloud because of cost point of view.
Okay.
Okay, but here our point is like how do you recover the 15 minutes data? We recover the data till the 11:30. How do we recover the data from 11:30 to 11:45? We don't know what kind of transactions happen or how much data inserted. It might be inserted some 10 kbs of data, it might be 10 GB of data. Like we have to like protect each and like every data, like every minute data as well, right? So in order to like protect these things, see, whenever like corruption happen, whenever like any db corruption happen, we have to like immediately take the tail log backup. Okay, tail log backup is like it will backup all the active transactions. Okay, so that means whenever your db was corrupted, if you identify any db corrupted in the error logs, immediately we are taking tail log backup. Okay, what is the command to take the tail log backup? What is the command to take the tail log backup? Okay, it is same as log backup. Let's take the log backup command. This is the log backup command, right? See, this is the log backup command. Whenever you identify any issues with the database, immediately we are taking the tail log backup to protect active transactions till the last since last log backup. Okay, backup log demo to disk is equal to path. Okay, what is the time? 0816. Okay, and the type of log, it is a tail log. Okay, so it will back up all the active transactions and it will keep in the one specific backup file. So it is same as a log file, log backup. Okay, it is same as a log backup. So No, I think we have a comment. 1 second, sorry, I forget that. Copy underscore. Yeah, we are taking this dialog backup using this. Okay, continue after error or no recovery. With no recovery. Yeah, with no recovery. Okay, with no recovery. సో ఈ బ్యాకప్స్ వచ్చేసి మనం సి డేటాబేస్ కరప్ట్ అయినప్పుడు వాడతాం. సెకండ్ యూజ్ కేస్ వచ్చేసి లాగ్ షిప్పింగ్లో వాడతాం. ఓకే, లాగ్ షిప్పింగ్ ఇస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద అవైలబిలిటీ కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు బ్రింగ్ ద డేటాబేస్ ఇన్ టు ద రిస్టోరింగ్ స్టేట్ విల్ టేక్ ద బ్యాకప్. ఓకే, tail backup using this with no recovery option. Okay, if I take this backup with no recovery, the database is going to the recovery, like restoring state.
సార్ లాగ్ బ్యాకప్స్ టైల్ లాగ్ బ్యాకప్స్ ఓన్లీ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ పర్పస్ కోసం యూజ్ చేస్తాం సార్.
అవును. See, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, let's see here. So we have identified the DB was corrupted. Immediately we have to take the tail lag backup. When you take this tail lag backup, this is the query, and we are taking this tail lag backup with no recovery. Once you take the tail lag backup, the database is going to the restoring state. Okay, see, immediately we have to like identify all the backups. So we have identified all the backups, like we have restored the backups with the latest full backup. That means we record the data up to last Sunday. We restore database with the latest differential. That means we recover the database up to last Wednesday 10 p.m. with the help of differential backup. Okay, next we have restored the data till the 11:30 by using all this manual log backups. Okay, and we have to record the data from 11:30 to 11:45 using tail log backup. Restore tail log, restore database with tail log backup. Okay, so this is a process. Once you done all these steps, we can recover the database. Okay, finally we have to recover the database with recovery. Simply we can run this command, restore database name. What is our database name? Demo. Okay, so with recovery. So we have to restore all these databases with no recovery. I will explain this what is with recovery, what is with no recovery later, because it is like recovery models. No recovery. Okay, see, that means, so before restoring we kept the database into the restoring state, right, by taking this backup. Okay, we have to keep the database state in restoring state. We have to follow all these things. Let me copy. Okay, so first we have to take the tail log backup after your DB was corrupted. Okay, later we have to identify all the backups, and we have to restore with all the fine backups. Okay, we have to restore the database full backup with no recovery. We have to restore all the latest differential with no recovery. Restore all the log backup with no recovery. Okay, restore tail log backup with no recovery. Finally we have to recover the database with recovery. That means if you run this command with no recovery command, the database is coming to the online. Okay, now it is the restoring status, right? Imagine you performed all these backups. Okay, so you want to bring the database into the online. Okay, online in the sense, if you have database state is restoring, we cannot access. Let me check here. See, I'm just trying to access the database demo is not accessible. Okay, so that means we cannot access the database. That means it will not allow any users to access the database. Okay, what we have to do, we have to we have to run this command. Imagine you restored all these like backups. See here, got it? We can also mention here with the recovery, but the problem is we don't have any issue. But if you want to like if you want to restore with any backups, it is a issue. Okay, that is the reason once you're done with restoration with all the backups, finally we'll run this command. That means we are taking database with online. Okay, online means it is available for all the users to access. Okay, so this is a process we have to follow whenever DB was corrupted, but restoration I will explain it later. Okay, I will give clear cut information in coming classes. This is just one of the backup strategy that you are using in real time. Okay, how to take the backup and how to protect the database using the existed backups. Okay, recovery with no recovery I will explain it later. Okay, while like performing the restore activities. So today we just discussed about the types of backups like full backup, differential backup, and transaction log backup. On one more backup we discussed, right? That is like a tail log backup. Okay, so we done with these four types of backups. Okay, we done with four types of backups and backup strategy. Like this is one of the best backup strategy, and you can also like schedule the backup strategy like daily basis. Some couple of servers are configured with, in my case I have taken backups every 12 hours once. Okay, so my databases are very small size, so I schedule the job to take the full backups every 12 hours. That means every every morning 9 p.m. and every evening like 9 sorry every morning 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. I'm maintaining two backups per day. Okay, it depends on requirement, or you can also take daily full backup daily. Okay, next you can handle T log backups every 30 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes, whatever it may be. Okay, so you can consider this is one of the backup strategy. See, if you schedule this daily full backup, okay, you can also take the log backups. There is uh, no need of differential backup. Without differential also we can maintain the backup strategy. But here our challenge is, example mid of the day, that means 1 p.m. if your database was corrupted, like we have to restore with the latest full backup, and we have to restore with all the manual log backups. In this case we have to restore all the log backups. Okay, if you want you can keep the like differential backup daily. We have scheduled the full backup, right? Daily 10 p.m. If you want you can schedule every like 12 hours you can schedule the differential. If you don't want the differential, you can directly go ahead and configure this backup strategy, full and log backups. It depends upon requirement. Okay, if your database is very huge, we are taking like this we are following this backup strategy. If the database is like small, we can also follow the daily backup strategy. It's up to us. Okay, any doubts or any concerns? No doubts? me stop this.